Today we are going to present mixture and their separation. An important topic, mixture and their separation. What is mixture? Mixture is a substance which are formed by mixing two or more substances in any proportion. If substances are mixed in a fixed proportion, then this is not said to be a mixture. This is said to be a compound. And this mixture is of two types: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixtures are the mixtures in which substances are completely mixed. But if the substances are not completely mixed, then the mixture is said to be heterogeneous mixture. Now we are going to discuss about the separating techniques of the different types of mixture. Okay.
Hello everyone, myself Priyanshu from Standard 9. Thank you for giving me chance to say something about separation mixtures. One of them is paper chromatography. Paper chromatography is a simple laboratory techniques used to identify and separate component of mixtures. It works because different types of substances move to different types of speed on filter paper instead when carried by a solvent. Next, I tell about the applications of the paper chromatography. Principle of the paper chromatography. Uh, the paper chromatography is based on difference between solubility and affinity of substances between. First is a stationary phase and second is mobile phase. A stationary phase. In a stationary phase, we we read about the paper filter when water containing its fiber. Second is mobile phase. In mobile phase, we read about the solvents such as water, alcohol, and other types of liquid substances. It's suitable for it. Next, I tell about the applications. First is identifications of amino acids and sugars, and second is separations of dyes and inks, and last one is separation of plant pigments and plant pigments such as chlorophyll. At last, I tell about the advantages and disadvantages of the paper chromatography. First, I tell about the advantages. First is simple and easy to perform, and second is quick and less expensive, and third is no advanced technology and equipment is needed. At lastly, I tell about the disadvantages. First is less accurate than modern techniques of separate paper chromatography, and second is no suitable for all types of substances. At last, I tell about the third disadvantages. Uh, Limited capacity for separating complex mixture. In other words, and we say that in simple words, it is not suitable. It is not able to separate complex mixtures and substances. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mavish from Standard 9, standing here to deliver some information about an important scientific technique for separation called centrifugation. Centrifugation is a method for separating particles from mixture by rotating the mixture at very high speed. Centrifugation is used widely in chemical industries, in laboratories to separate component of blood. The principle of centrifugation is based on centrifugal force. Centrifugal force is when an object rotates in a circular path, it experiences an outward force called centrifugal force. The speed of spinning and the duration of rotation determine how effectively the solution occurs. The advantages and disadvantages of centrifugation is that it is highly accurate for separating small particles mixture which cannot be separated by sedimentation or filtration. The second advantages of centrifugation is that it is highly The disadvantages of centrifugation is it is not suitable for separating similar densities particle. If you have any question, please ask.
Hi class, myself Arsha Mansur and I am from Standard 9.
I give chance to explain about distillation and its type. Distillation is a process of two different liquids of miscible two different miscible liquids are separated in different boiling points, and there is an important part of distillation, that is fractional distillation, and it is a process of separating two or more miscible liquids with close or similar boiling points. There are some advantages and disadvantages also. The advantages are the advantages are and the advantages are it plays an important role in industries and in our daily life. It is done with close boiling points. And the disadvantages also, and that is it the apparatus are too costly and it requires heat and energy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Virat Kurwar. Today I am standing here to explain about a process called centrifugation. Before understanding centrifugation, let us know why we use it. Centrifugation is a process of separating very fine suspended particles from a liquid by spinning the liquid at a very high speed in a machine called centrifuge. Let us know why work on the principle of difference in density. A common example of centrifugation is the separation of plasma from the blood, and another one is the separation of cream from the milk. Thus, the centrifugation is a very efficient and fast method to separate the suspended particles. Thank you.
Hello everyone, as we know, I am Srishti from standard 9th, and today I am here to explain magnetic separation. Magnetic separation is the process of separating components of mixture by using magnet to attract magnetic substance. The process that is used for magnetic substance separation separate non-magnetic from those which are magnetic. Now I am explain advantages and disadvantages of magnetic separation. First advantage, and easy method. Second, it works, saves time and efforts. It does not require chemical. Now I would like to explain disadvantage of magnetic separation. It works only for magnetic material. It does not suitable for all type of mixture. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. I am Aditi from standard 9th. Today I am very glad because I got a chance to explain about very important topic, distillation of mixtures and their separation. Basically, distillation is a process of separating pure liquid from a substance by heating and cooling. Firstly, we convert liquid into vapor by heating, and then convert vapor back into liquid by cooling. This process works because different substances have different boiling points. To understand it more better, let's take an example of a heterogeneous mixture of salt and water. To separate pure water from a solution of salt, firstly, we boil the solution, so the salt remains in the container while water evaporates in the form of vapor. Then we convert vapor back into liquid water by cooling. Now, I am going to explain about fractional distillation, which is also a type of distillation. So, fractional distillation is a process of separating two or more liquid of same substances but having different boiling points. For example, separating petrol, diesel, kerosene from the crude oil. Friends, every method has its own advantages and disadvantages. So, firstly, I am going to tell about advantages. It provides pure liquid. It is used to separate solvent from a solution, and it is also used in laboratories and industries. Now I am going to talk about disadvantages. Disadvantages of this method are it takes too much time, it requires heat, so it uses a lot of energy, and the equipments are very costly. Hope you all understand my explanation. If you have any question, you can ask from me.
Okay, student, that's all about the mixture and their separating techniques. So, have you any questions regarding this mixture and separating techniques? No? Okay, thank you.